I hope you guys agree with me that this game absolutely sucks. Oh my god, what a video.
Don't worry, Jared, we definitely agree with you. Well, at least the majority agree with you, that is. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because yesterday it was brought to my attention. In fact, I got a notification that there was a post made about me by Galaxy Footy, and then he ended up posting it on Twitter. He also left a comment on my video, and it got me thinking, like, am I just being too harsh on Big Ant? Am I being too harsh on Rugby League 26? And the answer is no. I did a little bit of digging around. I did a little bit of research. I looked at some content creators who are much bigger than me. Believe it or not, I'm the third most subscribed channel on YouTube in terms of Rugby League 26 or just Rugby League gaming content. And the ones who are bigger than me have gone into like cricket and rugby union and all that sort of stuff, where I've just stuck solid with Rugby League. So even if you want to go in that route, I'm like number one just purely on just Rugby League. But however you want to put it, like top 3, top 4, top 5, somewhere up there. But I don't even have 20k subscribers. Now we have content creators who have 500 plus thousand who are keen to play this game, but the game is so arse that now when they're playing videos, they don't even enjoy it, and they express that throughout their videos. Or they've straight up come out and said that, like, I had plans to make videos on this, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to provide a few examples, but first, I just want to touch on the comment that Galaxy said about me. Now, the brothers posted a full bloody essay about me. I'm not going to go over every single little detail, but I'm going to touch on a few things. Now, he said that there's being critical and giving your honest thoughts, and he's put in, like, brackets, other content creators, and then he's put downright negativity, and then in brackets been like, you're the one doing downright negativity. Brother, if the game didn't suck ass, I wouldn't be making these videos. I'd be doing positive videos. It's not my fault the game sucked. And in fact, you know what? I did a little compilation of Jared HD literally crashing out at the game.
I want to see if the other stuff that I've heard is in here though. Bang! We've got a lineup screen. God, the bar is in hell with Big Ant. But they still come from the wrong side. I have no words. Oh, they added half one as well and half two. Maybe we'll have players entering from the right side by the new year. I'm just going to keep going to the right here. Try throwing a cutout ball. No! Don't throw it into your own fucking player's shoulder. What is this game? Can we get a repeat set of 6? No, because we dive for the ball with Ilias. Held in tackle? He wasn't even fully tackled. Are you fucking kidding me? This game is so arse. How was he held in tackle when we were still wrestling him to the ground? Did we not want to catch it? Oh my god, thank god.
Attacking strongly.
What? We didn't touch that. We didn't touch that. Why did we not? First of all, bro, we didn't touch that. There is no way Cook touched that. How is that Dude, Cook didn't touch that. How is that a dropout? Holy hell, this game is bad. Bro, accidental offside. He kicked it to himself. Oh my, how is it accidentally offside when he kicked it to himself? I didn't even mean to kick it, but he kicked it to himself and picked it up. Oh, I don't know why I'm making content on this shit fucking game anymore. What am I playing? Big Ant. Go defunct. Close your business. Oh my god, I'm crashing out. I'm genuinely crashing out over this game. Oh, they've got Tarpany going for a field goal. This game is dog shit. Dog shit.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Tarpany's gone for another field goal. Joe Tarpany has gone for another field goal on third tackle. I'm not sure what the coding of this game is.
Too strong. They can't make a tackle.
Oh my, Tarpany's gone for it and actually made it. Out of an offload to there. Oh my god, we just lost 1-0. Joe Tarpany took 3 field goals and the second one. Oh my god, bro. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, lads, I can't do it. I'm simulating this game. I can't play this game anymore. I'm simulating the last 2 games of the season.
Now, Jared played Rugby League Live 4. He's a big Rugby League fan. He's someone that I've done videos in the past with, and someone who has over 500,000 subscribers, nearing on 600,000 subscribers on his main channel. His second channel, where he's posting the Rugby League content on, he has like about 80,000, which is easily the biggest in our community. And this is literally him crashing out at the game, having the exact same thoughts as what I have and as what many have as well. So as you can see, it's not just me pointing this out. There's literally other content creators who are bigger than me pointing this out. I feel like in my analysis of the game, I've been quite fair. I've given them compliments on the cutscenes and actually like the general look of the game. However, my biggest criticism, which is what everybody said before the game came out, is that the gameplay needs to be up to scratch, and it just simply isn't. There's so many bugs. It's a carbon copy of Rugby League Live 4, and it's funny in your post that you said my videos are a carbon copy to the previous one, yet you're happy to play a game that's a carbon copy of the previous one. As for me bad-mouthing the community, I don't think I've bad-mouthed the community at all. That actually baffles me. I don't think I've ever made comments about about the community in general. Now, obviously in the lead up to the game coming out, I've had a few back and forths on Twitter with Ross and I got blocked. And to sum things up, I said he's a liar because when the gameplay footage came out and I said, this looks like a shit Rugby League Live 4, he came out and said, no, just wait for the patch. And obviously, the patch never came out. The game was exactly what I said it was. And what do you know? Ross was lying. It's exactly what I said it was. So I stand by those comments. I wasn't being a hater. I was just stating facts. And if you want to take a look at some facts, there's actually some other videos that have been posted by other content creators calling out Big Ant. So it's not just me again. There's other ones who are bigger than me, and they're not only in the Rugby League community. Because you know what? Big Ant have fucked up everything in other communities as well. Now there is a great video by the Touchback channel, and it has about 23,000 views, and it's absolutely fantastic watching. By the way, the video's only been up for 3 weeks, so this hasn't been around for a long time, but they go through the history of Big Ant and they point out all the flaws in Big Ant as a whole. Not just Rugby League, because obviously you're watching my video, you're thinking, am I just harsh on the Rugby League part of it? No, this is a blanket thing for Big Ant. In fact, the Rugby League games might be the peak of them. They might be the actual best parts of Big Ant. But definitely go check it out. I mean, the thumbnail says 19 years of suck. The title of the video is the sports game developer that sucks at making sports games. I am clearly not the only one that shares this opinion, and I'm only pointing this out because I just wanted to prove that, hey, it's not just me who's saying this. There's also another video from 8 months ago, Rahul Rans, and this one was focused mainly on the cricket games, and it actually has a great insight into the cricket games. And you'll notice there's a common trend of, hey, they kind of peaked at earlier games, and as the games go on, they get worse and worse. And this one has 11k views. And that video is called The Rise, Fall, and Future of Big Ant Studios. And he is quite critical of Big Ant Studios. Now, he did touch on the fact that the tennis game, I believe, was quite decent. But also, there's a common trend between cricket, between AFL, Rugby Union, now Rugby League, that as things went on, the games get progressively worse. And I'm not a hater for bringing that up. I'm just stating facts. And as a person who has a channel based on this game, and a lot of people are going to come to my channel and say, hey, should I check out the game, especially when the game's released? And I don't want to sit here and lie to you and be like, hey, pick up the game, it's really, really good, when it's not. And I'm not even the only Rugby League content creator. There's other ones out there. Odd1X and Insane have both made comments on it. As for the comment about me just having content negativity, yeah, I guess I am quite negative towards the game. But again, I have said a lot of positive things as well. I said about how online is actually fun to play. I've said that in multiple videos. You'll notice that in a lot of my videos, it's all online play. However, even though online has many flaws, and as I said in my previous video, now that the game has gone on and a lot of your casual players, they've all stopped playing. They've all looked at it and were like, this game is so buggy, it's so glitchy. We've got FIFA coming out, we've got WWE coming out, we've got NBA coming out very soon. I can't be asked playing this game. They've gone back to being playing the other games that they would normally play. They gave a chance on Rugby League 26. Obviously, it is what it is. It came out super broken, super glitchy. They've made plenty of patches, and I just want to point out, the patches have dried up. It's exactly what I said would happen, and we went from having daily patches to weekly patches, and it won't be long before we have monthly patches, if none at all. From what I can gather, this is what happened on Rugby 25 as well. So if you just want some history on it, that's pretty much it. So pretty much in terms of gameplay, I think this is as good as it's going to get. Now, one of my most recent comments says, I've logged into Pro Team Daily for rewards for every day since release up until Wednesday just gone. Twice it's reset his daily rewards to the start, and instead of continuing to give him, the good rewards for playing every day, you get in a login bonus. It happens a lot on the NBA games, pretty much the 2K games, WWE as well. When you log in, you get some sort of reward, you get some sort of pack. But the problem is people are doing that, and then it just resets anyways as if they didn't log in. So there is a huge glitch there, and it has been from the start. And he said after the second time of it restarting itself, he's given up on the game. And that's a general sentiment with it, is that, hey, there's a couple good things with the game, but there's still some really major game-breaking things. And me pointing that out, that's not a bad thing. And as for the whole, just make a ticket online about your problem and Big Ant will get back to you. I've seen people have a ticket as far back as 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they still haven't got a response. So yeah, they'll respond to a few people, but just because you do a ticket doesn't mean they're going to get back to you or fix the issue, because they probably don't even know how to fix the issue. But another comment I had just in terms of the actual general play, and this is kind of what I was getting at, is that the game's kind of peaked at what it is. I don't think it's going to get much different, much better. They're talking about, Captain's Challenge and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that would make sense because there's so many glitches where they give tries when it's clearly not a try and things like that, but I don't know how they're actually supposed to work that in. They literally have stats for players for a steal that's literally not even in the game. And we're 5 weeks into the game cycle. They've made so many patches. They were doing daily patches at one stage, like I said. Now they're doing kind of weekly ones. I don't think we're all of a sudden going to get the strip in the game. That's like a whole nother animation, whole nother mechanic. I said from the start they're limited because they use the Rugby League Live 4 base. There's a reason that the strip was in pretty much every single game of Rugby League up until Rugby League Live 4. You think like it's pretty crazy that they're like, oh, we're just going to bring it back in. When they couldn't do it in 2017, they still can't do it in 2025. But there is just a comment I want to touch on. It was from 12 hours ago, probably by the time you're seeing it. It was, I don't know, less than a day ago. And it's by Adam Bagnall, someone on my most recent videos. And he said, he played tonight, it's just not fun. Passing is tedious, wingers and centers have no speed and don't get involved. Goal line defense is terrible, and general play kicking is messy. If you get more than a couple tries in front of pro team, expect the rage quit. That is literally the best summary of this game. That's exactly what I've been trying to point out for some time. And again, the point of this video is just to prove the point that we're in the majority here. If you're not enjoying this game, that's the majority. If you're someone who's like, I really love this game, that is fantastic for you. I envy you. I really, really do. I really wish I was enjoying this game as much as you are. But me making videos pointing out the shortcomings of the game, that doesn't make me a bad guy. And we definitely should be giving Big 8 credit and a pass mark for them adding in, say, like team lineups, and especially bare bones version of it. Especially when you play pro team. I have no idea what team I'm actually going to be playing against. I know the players, but obviously at this point in pro team, there's like 3 or 4 different players of some guys. Some of them are like 92 rated, like your Payne Haas, and then your other version is like an 81. So which one am I taking on? Clearly, I think the 91, but if it's an 81 rated player, I would love to know that. I'd love to exploit that. So again, I don't want to give him credit for introducing something that's been in every single sports game, including every single rugby league game, literally up until the 90s. But I am a little bit fired up in this video, and I am ranting a little bit. Like, I don't think I've been unreasonable with my videos in the past. I feel like I've made some pretty good analysis on the channel, and just because I'm quite negative over a shitty game, it doesn't mean that like I hope for this and I pray for this game to be bad. Like, I definitely wanted this game to be good. My channel is built around the game. It would make way more sense for this game to be good and me to be talking positive about it. And with that, there's more players of the game, which means there's more views for me, which means that like it's an upgrade on Rugby League Live 4. But the reality is, every single content creator, they're getting less views than what they were getting on Rugby League Live 4. So what does that tell you? Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here, but let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts of Rugby League 26, 5 weeks on? I mean, we're over 5 weeks into the game. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Also, am I just being too harsh on the game? Am I expecting too much? I mean, they are charging $100 for a game, microtransactions, all that sort of stuff. So I feel like at that point, we can be quite critical of it. We can compare it to other sports games. I know you want to say like a small company, but at the same time, they're not presenting it as like a small company game. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below, because you might disagree, and then we can have a discussion about it. Maybe you enlighten me to something that I've missed. Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See yous. Well, that's the end of this video. If you happen to enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. You know the drill at this point. Everybody YouTuber says it. Just go ahead and do it. It'd really help me out. Also, why not go ahead and check out some of these other videos that are on the screen right now.